Hey guys, it's Eric, and this is my voice 1 week on testosterone. Hey everyone, it's Eric here with my 2 months on testosterone update. Hey everyone, it's Eric here with my 4 months on testosterone update. Hey everyone, it's Eric here with my 5 months on testosterone update. So, this month has actually been, I think, the start of the major changes for me, since I was on a lower dose than most people. But anyway, as you can hear, I think, I haven't really compared it too much, but I think my voice now has finally started changing a lot. My singing voice, for sure, is much lower, although I have been able to maintain the majority of my higher range, which is great. My lower and higher range disappeared for a little while, a couple weeks ago, but it came back surprisingly fast. My higher range is almost completely where it was before, and my lower range has dropped. So I'm kind of glad. I didn't really want to lose my high range. I liked being able to sing soprano through baritone, and now I still can, and now it's like baritone and soprano through like tenor, which is great. Other changes, I am going bald, which is great, which is why I got this awesome haircut, so that it's a little more difficult to tell, because you're more focused on this giant shark fin on top of my head, and less focused on the fact that I am balding. Like, can you just imagine me for a second here, like a shaved head, and yeah. So, that's not fun times, but whatever. Something you gotta deal with if you go on testosterone, blah. Other changes, my facial hair is coming in a little bit better. I think I have a couple of hairs that are maturing a little bit more. I think 3 weeks ago, I actually dyed all the hair on my face. It's faded now, but it made me realize that I have connection all the way from here down to what's on my chin, and I have a lot under my lip, and I have a nice long stash here, which actually is nice and dark most of the time. You can kind of see it. You can't really see it on camera, but it almost connects. There's like this much space between, about a finger's width space between what's down here and what's up here. So basically, if all of this just becomes thick and, you know, the way it should be, I'll look great. It'll be awesome, and I won't look like I'm 12 anymore. Although now my acne is getting worse, so I look more like I'm 14. Just hitting puberty now. That's another change that I didn't know if it was going to happen or not, because I had acne really bad since I was 13. It hasn't gone away at all, which is great. But it did get a little worse. Oddly, on only one side of my face, there's like almost nothing on this side of my face. But then on the other side of my face, it's like atrocious. So I don't know why that's happening. Getting a lot underneath of my face, which sucks. And it swells, and I don't like it. I was really actually kind of hoping slightly that maybe it would help get rid of my acne, because I had hormone imbalance before, and I figured that was why I was getting all kinds of acne. And I was like, okay, well, if we're going to balance out my hormones, maybe that'll stop the acne from coming out. Hopefully that'll be the case within the next couple months. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go to a dermatologist and let it be. Other changes, body hair is filling out. My legs are almost completely filled out in the back and on, like, the bottom half of my knees, but my thighs haven't done a whole lot. There's a lot of hair there. It just won't get long, which is weird. Like really, really long hair on my legs, and then when you get to my thighs, it's like little baby, like maybe even a little under an inch long. So that's weird, but maybe it'll change, maybe it won't. I don't know. Just gonna deal with it. I haven't gotten a whole lot other body hair, not an increase or anything. Stomach hair is pretty much the same as it was last month. I have like a little bit of back hair. I was expecting it. Although I have some on my upper back too, which I wasn't expecting because my dad doesn't have any. But luckily it's not getting long. There's just a bunch there, and you can like kind of see it in the mirror. And I actually like panicked one day, and I like dragged my mom into the shower. I was like, or not into the shower, oh my god, that'd be horrible, into the bathroom. And I was like, tell me, do I have back hair? For the love of God, I can't see it when it looks like I have back hair. And she's like, no, what are you talking about? Thanks, Mom. You just prevented a stroke. I do not want back hair because I plan on being shirtless all the time after top surgery, and I'm not going to be able to do that, or I'm not going to want to do that if I got a nasty back, and I don't have anybody that would shave my back for me, so yeah, let's just hope that that doesn't happen. It would be weird if it did, because I don't think back hair runs on either side of my family. I don't think so, at least. I don't know, on my mom's side, I have no idea. I think I've said this before, either on Tumblr or in previous videos, but nobody on her side of the family gets shirtless at, like, any point ever. Like, they all wear, even if they're swimming, they'll wear, like, those swim tops. I started working out about a week ago. It hasn't been, like, every day. Only days that I'm either feeling up to par to be able to do that, or if I don't have anything going on. Like, this week, we had the 4th of July, so obviously I was busy. I've had a really weird change happen that I didn't realize until recently. Before testosterone, mosquito bites used to itch so bad I would want to rip my skin off of my body. It was horrible. Now, they barely itch at all. They only itch if I, like, bump them, and then it's, like, only for that second. Used to be, it would just itch non-stop, and if I'd itch it, it would itch even worse, and it would just not stop ever. And I would be afraid to go outside because my yard gets flooded and then mosquitoes breed, and then it's just mosquitoes everywhere. But now I have like 14 bites all over my body because mosquitoes keep getting in the house, and I can't even feel them, which is awesome. Thank you, testosterone. I'm assuming that's why. I don't see any other reason why that would have changed other than testosterone. So I don't know if anybody else has experienced that, but like, message me if you have. If you have like some sort of science to explain why that's happening, because I don't understand it, but it happens, so we're gonna go with it. Last but not least, I think the last change that I've been experiencing, it's kind of slowly, it's like it's just starting, but I've been experiencing bodily changes. I dropped like 1.5 pant sizes. I used to be technically a 31, but you can't really find a 31, so I would be wearing 32s. Which kind of fit, and they were a little loose, but I am now a 30 in pants, so my hips have gone down. I think I'm more straight. I'll know today or tomorrow when I actually do like my comparison photos. I've noticed like some increase in like my chest and like shoulder build, so that's nice. I don't know, that probably doesn't have anything to do with working out, just because, you know, I've only been doing this for like a week and not even consistently. That's all I've got currently. I can talk about more changes on Tumblr. I probably will. I'll talk about my trip to Mexico coming up in March next year. I might also talk about like top surgery news or lack of. I will talk about all of that on Tumblr because, yeah, I don't want to make exceedingly long video because I have things to do today, so I will go. I will also probably be doing a cover of Cherry Wine by Hosier soon because my voice now sounds absolutely gorgeous singing that. It's like the only pat on the back that I can give myself right now because that's all I got done. But I've been rambling on for way too long, so I will go now, and y'all can have a great month. Happy 4th of July to those who celebrate that. And, yes, read my things on Tumblr. I'll see you all at some other point.